can you come in here? Now, what Charu is saying is that it's, things are not this arbitrary and Mr. Balan has suddenly brought in the RSS for no good reason. The point is, it's not just the left that is bringing in the RSS. It is also Rahul Gandhi. While he was campaigning in Kerala, and the last I saw him, he was posing with Yamraj. Wo bhi photo dikha dena bhai, producer ji. That was the photo of the day today. Yeah, there it is. Yes, Pooja Tripathii. I mean, I understand the opposition to the new amendment. And you, as opposition, are well within your right to raise the concerns that Christians in Kerala are raising. But to drag in the RSS for no good reason, does the FCRA anywhere say that all organizations in this country will be governed by FCRA except RSS? RSS ko kahin se bhi fund aaye. Narklok se bhi fund aaye, we will not check.
RSS is holier than thou, Shreya. It is not yet registered.
But the FCRA covers them also, is the point I'm making.
Registered, but they are having a foreign agency to do their PR. So RSS is the holier than thou, no rule of law, nothing goes for the RSS. But the hypocrisy I want to point out here is, you just pointed out every nuances of the bill. The hypocrisy I want to point out is the words like transparency, accountability coming from a party that has gate-sealed PM Cares Fund. No RTI disclosure, no public donors list, no parliamentary scrutiny, nothing. It's a Prime Minister Cares Fund and not a private fund with official emblem, official positioning. But no, everything has been gate-kept. The same party which, ironclad single rupee of electoral funds went to Supreme Court, fought tooth and nail, wants to talk about transparency and accountability. And now you talk about we will not take any arbitrary action. Pulling down social media content of a person who is making an innocent reel on how Prime Minister hugs and laughs with foreign head of states is being taken out, banned across everywhere. A college student makes a reel on how crowd was folded for Prime Minister Modi ji's rally for the Zevar Airport inauguration. It's put down. Her account is banned. So when the word that is often used, abused, and what do you say? It's abused arbitrarily is anti-national.
Achha.
These are the people, and that's why when you're saying you are doing an executive overreach by putting up an agency, these organizations have stepped in where government didn't. And that's where they have built up their assets, both movable and immovable, which, they want to capture it by any...
Now you please help me understand where the RSS came in, because Rahul Gandhi has dragged in the RSS, and why this entire issue of conversion comes in and Christians being targeted, especially in Kerala, come in. This is then, a political trick that the Congress party is pulling.
That's what I'm saying now. RSS is not registered. So they'll not come into any rule of the land. And no. when you say this,
but this Pooja, if I am a foreign funder, Mr. Soros, and I want to put money in the RSS, that money will come to the RSS only via FCRA. There are no rules that say that FCRA will not apply to the RSS. So your logic is flawed, and Rahul Gandhi's logic is flawed. Na ki ye log chahte hain only funds will come to RSS and no other community. That logic is flawed, right?
That's what Rahul Gandhi. Do you think they will have the audacity to close RSS? They want the land grab. They want the assets of all the minority institutions that stepped in when where government didn't step in. They want to, seize. They want to manage. They want to dispose of the assets of the philanthropic organization. And why this overreach? It overrules all the articles that my fellow panelists say. Articles today, 1921. Every article, and that's why we are questioning it. You cannot just look at the land and assets of the philanthropic organizations.
Okay. Namit, just come in here, because for some reason, till yesterday or day before yesterday, this was about conversions and how the government is essentially bringing in these amendments to stall conversions, especially in the Christian community. Now it is about the RSS as well. Please go ahead.
I'll just take 2 points, Shreya. Thank you for having me on the show. As Charuji rightly pointed out, the if jurisprudence, that if is the underlying, jurisprudence behind the entire act. I'll take it one step further. After the if jurisprudence, there is a but jurisprudence as well. It is not something which is absolutely in this domain that nothing can happen once the central government or the designated authority takes it over. This is a provisional attachment, one. Second, why I call this a but jurisprudence, that even after this attachment, the receiver will have an opportunity for defending it as well. He will, the organization will get everything inspected, and there is a provision, as Mr. Balan also pointed out, 14B, etc. There is a provision for returning the same. Again, let me take another cue from what Mr. Balan said: 27 lakhs, this 34 lakhs volunteers, etc. Once the registration expires or is not renewed or it gets revoked or suspended, see, these 27 lakhs people cannot be abandoned. That is where the designated authority will take over this and run the asset till it is actually returned.
Namit, but
This
in
is
our
only
country,
out of
process
foreign
is the
funds.
punishment.
No,
You know this.
See, but no, the
You
due
practice
process
in the
is
Supreme
there.
Court.
So it is not that there is no due procedure laid down. There is a due procedure given, and it is settled law that something is to be done in a particular manner. It has to be done in that manner alone, or not to be done at all. So this is what this act lays down. See, and this act is of 2010. This only amends 14B, 16A, etc. That once you are found that you are not using these foreign contributions to the logical conclusion, and your license is not renewed, we will take it over, we will provisionally attach it, and after that you'll have an opportunity to get everything inspected, and then you can have it back.
But the government has every right not to renew that registration. It has happened with organizations.
Reviewable. It is not something that the government's decision is final. Please, take care of Shreya. It is not something that the central government says and it is final. It is judicially reviewable, and there are appeal mechanisms provided. It is not something that one gentleman sits in a closed AC room, decides everything. There is a provision for appeal. It is not something which once done is done.
But Charu, okay, I understand that. But Charu, here's the point. There clearly is a problem with the amendment. If the government has decided to put it on hold, it may have decided to put it on hold because it realized that the timing was terrible, couldn't have been worse. There's an election in Kerala on April 9th, and the BJP is trying hard to make some inroads there. So there was a problem, right? If it has been put on hold, kuch to tha na problem.
No, Shreya, let's not look for problems where none exist. See, I want to make one thing very clear. As you only pointed out, FCRA has been amended several times, and this amendment was very necessary. I want to, in fact, go back to a time a few years ago when the then NCPCR chairperson, Priyanka Arungoji, had flagged off several NGOs receiving FCRA funding, and their licenses had been cancelled on due diligence conducted by NCPCR. And the reason was that there was child trafficking. There was, in the guise of providing a safe home, all kinds of misdeeds and misactivities were happening. Conversions definitely were happening. Now, it just comes back to the larger question. The person who's afraid of transparency is afraid because that transparency is going to expose them and their misdeeds.
Mr.
It's
Balan,
as simple as that.
I will give you 10 seconds to respond. Only 10 seconds. You have a problem with transparency. This has nothing to do with conversions or Christian institutions being attacked.
No. See, religious conversions used as a bogey for amending the law. See, we have been seeing ever since Mr. Modi came to power, all institutions have been vandalized, devastated. See, now they are targeting minorities. This 16A, the RSS person will be appointed as a caretaker. He can decide anything without undergoing a judicial process. All these amendments deliberately attacking minority institutions because they reach the poorest of the poor. You should know 100 crore Indians are poor. They are paid very less, vulnerable, marginalized. This is the organization which reach them. See, I am a trade unionist. I am an activist. I know who go to slum. I know who go to the people when they are in distress. And they are the people who help the deceased. They are the people who give education to the people who are not affordable. Therefore, it is a calculated attack on the people who dedicate their life in the interest of the nation, in the interest of the society. RSS means retention of Savarna supremacy. Those who challenge Savarna supremacy
Let's not go there.
are attacked various way of amendment. This amendment is very, very dangerous. This is draconian. It violates the international covenants of laws. It is not acceptable. This will put the poor into distress.
All right. We leave it there.